Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
They'll run it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch.
Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses the phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
He's got it. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. They grab the early lead. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer at South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off. And having a dude like Lenora Sellers, Jesse, that's a full-grown man that can do so much for an offense. Excited to see if he can take that next step.
Yeah, I think based on his success last year, that helped out the portal, that helped out high school recruiting. Guys want to play with him. He's that exciting. So I think the quarterback spot.
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, third and short, defense was definitely thinking run, and instead they throw the football, they catch him off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up first and goal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Let's go. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terry. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch in stride inside the 15. afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're going to test the right side with this one. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On his way back to the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Bringing the heat. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Kent State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Hardy. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Keeps it going. He'll pull it down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going with the ground game left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Backed up in their own end, it's second and inches. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Handoff to the single running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they'll try the right side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Go straight ahead. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. QB draw. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Here's a hit. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Using his legs, it's Hardy. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It's as if you're in golf in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he added the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Always good to get points points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll move the tight end. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run this play from the pistol. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls it in. It's Hardy. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. I understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to...
He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Oh, it's blocked. Running to Green.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Power football with the run. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Sellers. He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They're going to run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Terry. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Let's go! Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Finds his man. It's Terry. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. They'll try it over the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Running to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And the Gamecocks will try to move the chains on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that 1st down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air. It's Sellers. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. And that is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the first down and more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him...
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Off play action on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And a big play play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just...
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Zings it complete to the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. He's got it down the left side. Open spaces. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Speeding down the left side. Past the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. To the air on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Takes a hit as he fires. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the